Whereas the chief of the banned terror group Jaish-e-Mohammed, Masood Azhar, has now issued a chilling warning to India. Masood Azhar, who lost around 10 family members when India struck terror dens in Pakistan as part of Operation Sindoor, has released an audio recording. Now, this carries a hollow threat in which he claims that more than 1,000 suicide bombers are prepared to strike India at any moment. Masood Azhar is heard saying that the attackers are ready and want to infiltrate India. Remember, viewers, Masood Azhar is a UN-designated terrorist who's been long accused of plotting attacks against India while operating from Pakistan. But Congress veteran Mani Shankar Aiyar wants dialogue with Pakistan. Yes, viewers, you heard it right. Aiyar says that India should halt Operation Sindoor and resume uninterrupted dialogue with Pakistan, which has a known history of sponsoring terror groups. Another senior opposition leader, a former member of Rajya Sabha, Majid Memon, backed Aiyar's call and has pressed for dialogue. Now, the BJP slammed Aiyar and Congress party, saying that Indian National Congress is no longer Indian National Congress or INC, but in fact is the Islamabad National Congress. It's accused the Congress party of standing in support of the nation, which openly sponsors and exports terror. Congress party, on the other hand, has distanced itself from Aiyar's remarks, saying that he's not the party spokesperson.
कांग्रेस ने दिखा दिया कि उसकी एक ही पहचान पाकिस्तान को बोलो भाईजान, सेना का करो अपमान। प्रथम परिवार के सबसे विश्वस्त रिटेनर मणि शंकर अय्यर कहते हैं कि ऑपरेशन सिंदूर तुरंत बंद कर देना चाहिए, पाकिस्तान से अनइंटरप्टेड एंड अनइंटरप्टेबल डायलॉग शुरू कर देना चाहिए। यही कांग्रेस की मानसिकता है। इन्होंने हमेशा वोट नीति को राष्ट्र नीति के ऊपर रखा है।
कांग्रेस पार्टी, राहुल गांधी and his lieutenants, they have become part of the lobby group of the Pakistan administration. That is why everyone, the world knows that Pakistan is known as a terror factory and yet if they speak for initiating the dialogue with Pakistan, that only suggests that they are supporting the terrorism. We have made it very clear, the Honorable Prime Minister has made it very clear that Operation Sindoor will continue till we eliminate every single terrorist.
Who told you that he is a Congress person? He is not in Congress.
He is a member of.
No, he is not a spokesperson. Why? There are other things to be discussed. See, he is no one.
And while Aiyar seeks dialogue with Pakistan, another Congress leader, the National President of Youth Congress, Uday Bhanu Chib, has hailed the partition architect as Jinnah G. BJP has called the remark a proof of Congress's tukde mindset.
आजादी गिफ्ट नहीं दी थी अंग्रेजों ने, हमारे बहुत से पूर्वजों की जान गई थी, उनका बलिदान था, बहुत से नेता जेल में रहे थे, भगत सिंह, सुभाष चंद्र बोस, महात्मा गांधी, जवाहरलाल नेहरू, Jinnah Ji.
Congress party once again stands with those who are doing the tukde of this country. It is the same party which has said Osama G, Hafiz Saeed Sahab. They stand with Naxals and call them Shaheed. They stand with Batlaos and counter terrorists. They stand with Afzal Yaqub and now with Jinnah and call it Jinnah G. This is the Congress's mindset. It is not INC, Indian National Congress. It is Islamabad National Congress.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Right, taking this across to our guest now, Sanju Verma, National Spokesperson of BJP, is with us. We have Karan Verma, author, joining us. Our first question is to Tehseen Poonawala, political analyst. Tehseen Poonawala, you know, we are at a time where just in May last year, we saw Operation Sindoor. We all know how important it was from our own national security perspective. Why do we have individuals like Mani Shankar Aiyar today preaching dialogue with Pakistan? Particularly when we know how every time India has undertaken a peace initiative with Pakistan, we've been betrayed, we've been stabbed in the back. What's going on?
Thank you so much, Madhav. Thank you for having me on the show. Mani Shankar Aiyar is a jobless person, as the Congress spokesperson said it, the former MP. He's somebody the Congress has disowned. He himself has said it publicly, Mani Shankar Aiyar. And if he is newsworthy and nuisance value, I call him the national Sanjay Raut. Sanjay Raut is the Mani Shankar of Maharashtra. So they're similar. But let me answer your question specifically. Operation Sindoor, my honorable Prime Minister and Parliament said, is on, is not over. Yet it is under this government, you played cricket with Pakistan in the Asia Cup. Now, I'm not talking about the international tournaments. Asia Cup's got nothing to do with ICC. It's not an ICC tournament. In Asia Cup, you give money to Pakistan. For every ball, bullets were given. I opposed it. What did they say? They defended it. They've allowed a movie with a Pakistani actor to release in India. Mani Shankar Aiyar is doing it or Majid Menon is doing it. I don't like Mani Shankar. I'm very clear. I don't like Majid Menon. What is this government's policy? I am saying Mani Shankar Aiyar is a nut job. I am asking you what is the government's policy. Tell me.
But is he still a member of the Congress party or not?
Is he the spokesperson of the Congress? Look,
is he still a member of the party?
Okay, let me say he's a member of the party and he's made a statement. I agree. And it should be condemned. Now I'm asking you, senior members of the Congress, including Srimati Priyanka Gandhi, whatever birthday it is, has spoken about Hindus in Bangladesh. What is this government doing? See, look, that's what I'm saying. This government is a government of con job. It's conning everybody. If Mani Shankar Aiyar is deciding India's foreign policy,
but then that's for the opposition to put the government on the mat on and strongly denounce what Mani Shankar Aiyar is saying. Yeah. That onus is on the opposition.
The Congress ex-MP from Delhi denounced it. He denounced it on your show.
But the point is, spokespersons need to come out and speak out about it. But let me bring in Karan Verma.
Spokesperson did.
Or I think we've lost that line with Sanju Verma. Karan Verma, respond to this. Respond to this. This is a government which is doing con jobs, which has a different yardstick when it comes to Pakistan, a different one when it comes to Bangladesh. If we are so serious about Operation Sindoor, why are we playing cricket with Pakistan? Please respond to this.
Movies to release.
So, Madhav, at the outset, this debate isn't about playing cricket with Pakistan. Of course, I also condemned it right away. We should not have played cricket with Pakistan. That's out of the window. But when our good friend Tehseen says that this statement has come from a nut job, Mani Shankar Aiyar, the fact of the matter is mainstream politicians, former CM Prithviraj Chavan, look what he said. He said, "Hum pehle din haar gaye the. We had lost the war on the first day." Can you imagine a former CM saying this statement? Can you imagine P. Chidambaram, a former home minister, saying, "I don't know whether they were homegrown or not. Maybe they were homegrown, these terrorists." So it's come from, as top as it gets, as senior as it gets. Rahul Gandhi coming up with Narendra surrender. So, you can't sidestep the entire issue saying Mani Shankar Aiyar is a nut job. The fact is the leadership of the Congress party, the right at the top, they have given a free run to Pakistan and in fact spoken in favor of them. And it's happened across the opposition. You take up Samajwadi Party, Pahalgam kya karwaya gaya hai, and today Rashid Alvi echoed what Mani Shankar Aiyar said. So we need to understand on which side is the Congress party standing on. I know where my good friend Tehseen stands on, but he has to come out here and say that the Congress party, the top leadership has completely lost it. Right from the top, from Narendra surrender to Robert Vadra saying Hindutva has led to this. Every one of them is guilty of, giving cover fire to Pakistan and coming up with such nut job statements, if I may quote him. So
respond to that, Tehseen. Why give cover fire to Pakistan? Once again, Saboot is being sought for Pahalgam. What's going on?
Again, let me say one thing very categorically. Nobody is giving any cover fire to Pakistan. From the fact that it was hidden that 2611 was a Pakistan job, and in fact said it was an RSS job by Kripa Shankar Singh Ji, who's a proud member of the BJP and currently right now this moment is campaigning for the BJP in my city of Mumbai, to every other pro-Pakistan statements have come from the BJP rank. Now, or if they haven't come, they've taken those people in the BJP. So listen, I don't need certificates of the BJP. I am asking one simple question which no one's answering. Operation Sindoor is on, my Prime Minister said, I believe him. Why is a movie being released with a Pakistani actor and the actor of that movie, the hero of the movie, the male actor, went and met my Honorable Prime Minister? Why? Why is the movie not stopped? I'm asking you this. Trade today is even now going on with Pakistan. Why Dubai? Why haven't you stopped that? Can I ask you that question? I'm not saying it's direct trade, but it's going on via Dubai. So I am saying I don't want to talk.
Best of my knowledge, trade with Pakistan was suspended, but yes, Karan, respond to that.
Pakistan should rot. But
Karan Verma, quick response to Karan, then we go across to other panelists.
No, so this is so of course there should be no films, there should be no cricket with Pakistan. Who's denying that? But why is Prithviraj Chavan saying we lost on day one? Why is Rahul Gandhi saying Narendra surrender? He hasn't answered these questions. We can be on the same page and say that Operation Sindoor was a roaring success and then critique the government on why they are playing cricket and other things. But when you side with Pakistan and say, "Arey, band karo Operation Sindoor," and Mani Shankar Aiyar, why is he not thrown out of the party then? Why don't they throw him out of the party, plain and simple? Cancel his primary membership of the Congress party. Why on his podcast, every top Congress member is going, having an interaction with them. He's still invited to the top functions. Just passing one statement that I'm isolated within the party doesn't serve the purpose. What all has Sam Petroda said? What all has Prithviraj Chavan said? Vijay Vadattiyar said? So this is a problem. This is a deep-rooted problem, a rot within the Congress, unfortunately.
Respond to that. Tehseen, I think that's a fair question. You can't just keep saying this is not the official stand, this is not what the party has stated, he's not a spokesperson. But the point is, if he's a repeat offender, then somewhere or the other some action has to be taken. Otherwise, it will be assumed that there is a legitimacy being given to this individual.
Maybe this individual gets his legitimacy from the BJP, that every time there's an election he goes and makes. How come his statements only come out during election? I don't know. The media calls him, he goes makes these statements. So I have no idea what is this person's agenda. My simple question is to my government of India: are Hindus being massacred in Bangladesh? I have come to your show on this. Is Mani Shankar Aiyar responsible for that? I don't like Mani Shankar Aiyar. I'm asking you a very simple question. There is trade as of today with Pakistan. Is Mani Shankar Aiyar responsible for that? The man is saying have an uninterruptible dialogue with Pakistan. He said it after 26/11 also. He keeps ranting the same cassette. He's not even modern enough for DVD or further technology. Who takes him seriously? But we do take Jaishankar Ji seriously. Why is this going on? To avoid these answers, you say, why is Mani Shankar Aiyar talking? How is Mani Shankar Aiyar? I think Mani Shankar Aiyar is problematic. But he's not the cause of the problems they're facing. When terrorists came inside India, opened the pants of Hindus, checked their IDs and killed them based on name and religion, it was not Mani Shankar Aiyar who decided something or decided
policy. But he's the one asking for support today. He's saying, where is the proof that Pakistan is involved? And that is tantamount to giving cover fire, Tehseen.
No, he very clearly, the government, and I know that the government believes this is Pakistan, then we did Operation Sindoor for this. The government must now get the opposition into confidence to tell us how such attacks would happen. There's an attack after that at Red Fort. What happened to that? Let me ask you. We said Operation Sindoor is ongoing. Then when the bomb blast happened at Red Fort, we know that those bomb blasts came from the Jaish-e-Mohammed. They trained those doctors in India. Now tell me, what has happened with Pakistan? I'm asking you this question. Was there a bomb blast on Red Fort?
Okay. Sanju Verma responded.
Mani Shankar?
Sanju Verma.
Yes, I heard you, Tehseen.
Sure.
Madhav, the problem is not about Mani Shankar Aiyar. You look at Charanjit Singh Channi, who's the Rajya Sabha member from the Congress Party, former Chief Minister of Punjab. He clearly said that Pakistan को बार-बार हम कटघरे में क्यों खड़ा कर रहे हैं? हमको कैसे पता कि जो पहलगाम में हुआ उसके पीछे पाकिस्तान का हाथ है? Then look at what B.K. Hari Prasad, Congress MLC from Karnataka said. He said, why blame Pakistan? Look at what Siddaramaiah said. He said, what proof does the Indian government have that it is Pakistan which is behind the horrific Pahalgam terror killings? And let me remind Tehseen, it is very nice of him to sit here and say, oh, we believe our, Foreign Affairs Minister, Mr. Jaishankar, Mani Shankar Aiyar does not mean much. But I want Tehseen today to loudly and clearly, without any fear or fervor, condemn what Robert Vadra said. Robert Vadra clearly said that the Pahalgam terror attacks happened because Muslims in India feel marginalized, Muslims in India don't feel empowered enough, and Muslims in India are being treated regressively. And I remember Tehseen was on a debate with me. He said, no, Robert Vadra is a private citizen. So these guys, when I say these guys, I mean the Darbari ecosystem. जब मन करता है रॉबर्ट वड्रा प्राइवेट सिटीजन हो जाता है, जब मन करता है रॉबर्ट वड्रा कांग्रेस का करता धरता बन जाता है, जब इनको मन करता है they say, oh, Charanjit Singh Channi, he's the next best thing after brown bread. Have you condemned Channi? Have you condemned what Vijay Wadettiwar said?
Okay.
Not long back, he was the Congress LOP in Maharashtra.
Let me bring in Tausif Shah.
He gave a clean check to Pakistan.
Yeah, let me bring in Tausif Shah, who's the senior leader of the PDP. Tausif Shah, simple question. Why is this language which is giving cover fire to Pakistan repeatedly coming in? At a time when Masood Azhar is saying, I have thousands of Fidain with me, at a time like this, here you have people, and even your party's leaders have come out and said, have a talk with Pakistan. For what? The stated position of the government of India is that talks and terror cannot go hand in hand.
Thanks for calling me on the debate, but I'd like to speak about the Masood Azhar issue. Once the Masood Azhar issue, these are just mere threats. First of all, I want to question the status, how Masood Azhar is speaking from the Pakistani soil, the person who has been designated as a United Nations terrorist list, he's designated on the list. How is he even able to give an official statement in the Pakistan? So it's very condemnable. It's very condemnable. Whatever I may share the bullshit he has said that there are thousands of people. He just needs the weightage. That's it. Now we coming back to the point of debate. The point of debate is that why should we talk to Pakistan or not? Just let me tell you one thing, because we give the statement that terror and talks cannot go hand in hand. Then what can go? Then you need to go for a war. You go for a war. Either we have to talk, we have to stop the terrorism.
Why? What's the compulsion? No, has talking ever helped us? What happened after the Agra summit?
Never. But then we have to take those
steps. What has happened after
Pathankot? We have to take those steps because we are the people who are the major sufferers from last 35 years now. So since 1990s, we have been suffering continuously on the hands of because of these relations.
So how has it helped? You please tell me, how has it helped? How will talking help? Do you think Pakistan will suddenly stop sending terrorists across the border?
We need to stop. So then what exactly is the way? Just tell me, how can you stop this, whatever cross-border terrorism we are having, how can you stop this? What ways do we have? We are just seeing blame game from the last 10 years.
No, your party has been in government. You tell us what is the way.
No,
talking has not helped, sir. For past 3.5 decades, it's not helped.
We tried a lot. We tried a lot to stop this everything. And rather, we were very successful in stopping. If you can see, from 2002 onwards, the graph of the militancy immediately came down. But now, let me tell you, since 2014, we are seeing since the time the BJP is in the government, we are seeing that there's a rise in militancy. The places which were bilkul militancy free in Jammu, like Rajouri, Poonch, Udhampur.
So the total number of incidents has come down. That's the record as far as I know it. But yes, Sanju Verma, respond. He says militancy has gone up in the BJP regime. Please respond to him.
You know, I just want to tell this panelist before me, this is information available on the Union Home Ministry website. Stone pelting incidents are down more than 110%. Civilian deaths due to terror attacks are down 76%. Deaths of army personnel due to terror attacks are down 87%. Terror incidents overall are down 79.2%. But the more important point beyond percentages is this. Under Operation Sindoor, we did not merely cross the LOC. We did not merely cross the international border. For the first time, we struck at the heart of Pakistan, from Sargoza to Pakistani Punjab to Karachi to Rawalpindi, to destroying their 100 most deadly terrorists, to destroying 19 air defense systems, to destroying more than a dozen terror launch pads. Operation Sindoor did all that and more. I want to ask the Congress Darbari ecosystem, from a Jairam Ramesh to a Pawan Khera to a Supriya Shree to Rahul Gandhi, no less. Have you unconditionally applauded Operation Sindoor? No. You keep saying, "Arey Trump ne to 3 baar bola, Trump ne to 40 baar bola that I mediated in the India-Pakistan so-called ceasefire." You don't trust our defense minister. You don't trust our external affairs minister. You don't trust Amit Shah. You don't trust Narendra Modi. But you will sit here and give lectures to the BJP. Who revoked the Indus Water Treaty of 1960? Modi government. Who revoked the most favored nation status for Pakistan in 2019? When Arun Jaitley was still alive, the Modi government. And what did Indira Gandhi do? She could not even get back 54 Indian POWs after giving on a golden platter 93,000 Pakistani prisoners of war back to Pakistan. And you guys have the audacity to ask questions of the Modi government.
Okay.
Itni sharaf kahan se lekar aate hain aap log?
Respond to that, Tehseen.
The BJP spokesperson is misleading the viewers of Times Now. The Indus Treaty is not revoked. Is not revoked. It's not suspended. It's just been kept in abeyance. That's a fact. And there's a much difference between the two. She's misleading the viewers of Times Now. Point number 2. I am saying, ma'am, please, I never interrupted you once. Ma'am, I didn't interrupt you once. I am saying, ma'am, I'm saying, 1 second here. I am saying people like you are holding on to, touching to straws with people like Mani Shankar Aiyar. I am saying today, as of now, as of this moment, as of this second, by Hindus are being massacred in Bangladesh. And all y'all are doing is y'all are doing chai pe charcha and man ki baat with the Bangladeshi government. Why? Why have you taken no decisive action? I'm asking you this. Today we are seeing, now I agree with her completely and I agree with you. The incidences of terror in Kashmir have come down particularly. but the incidences of terror against Hindus have either gone up or have remained the same, because it is Manoj Sinha ji who gave cover fire when on Mata Vaishno Devi the bus was fired by Pakistan terrorists on Hindus. He said, no, not just Hindus, even Muslims are being targeted. This is the BJP. It doesn't care about Hindu lives, it doesn't care about Muslim lives, it doesn't care about national security.
Okay.
The only thing it cares about is catching on to Mani Shankar Aiyar to hide their incompetence.
Sanju Verma.
Madhav, I just want to say one thing to Tehseen very clearly. He will never condemn radical Islamist terror. He will engage in brazen whataboutery.
1000%.
Please
Send
be
them
quiet
to
now.
the 72 hoods.
You don't like
Send
me.
them to the 72 hoods. No, one
Madhav,
second. One line.
Madhav.
Send these terrorists to the
Okay,
hoods.
later. Okay,
No
okay,
ifs,
one by
no
one,
buts.
please, one by one.
Bhaktar Huro ke paas bhejo.
Okay, Sanju Verma and then Tehseen. Just one by one, please. Yeah.
Sure.
Yes. Tehseen, thank you. You know, you don't
sorry.
like others interrupting you, but you
I
don't take
apologize.
2 seconds to interject. Now, please
I
shut
do
up and
apologize.
listen.
अरे यार,
Yes.
shut up क्यों बोल रहे हो? I apologize यार.
Yeah. No, because आपको
Let's mind the language, please. Let's not get diverted by this side
Sorry.
debate. Sanju Verma, answer the question, please. We have limited time.
I want to say one thing very clearly. Will the Darbari ecosystem condemn radical Islamist terror? The answer is no. The second thing, today they talk about Bangladeshi Hindus. I'm glad they're talking about it. But which is the one party which completely debunked the CAA despite the fact that it was passed by a majority of 311 to 80 in the Lok Sabha and by a majority of 125 to 105 in the Rajya Sabha. You said CAA is discriminatory. आज आपको 2019 में CAA पसंद नहीं आ रहा था. अभी आपको सडनली CAA की दुहाई देते हुए बांग्लादेशी हिंदू याद आ रहे हैं. I want to just say one thing very, very clearly. You need to call out the bluff of radical Islamist terror. You need to say that yes, you support CAA unconditionally.
Okay.
You need to agree to...
Tehseen, I want to come in and ask you a very direct question. Today, it's not just Mani Shankar Aiyar that we are debating, Tehseen. There's also Uday Bhanu Chip, who says Jinnah Ji, which is reminiscent of language such as Osama Ji, Hafiz Said Sahab. What's going on? Why are we giving these individuals honorifics?
I would answer that by just one thing. CAA does not solve the problem of Bangladeshi Hindus today. The deadline is 31st December 2024. This is happening in 25-26. In any way, it doesn't solve the problem. They don't have a refugee policy with regards to Bangladesh. Second thing, anyone who's a terrorist, Islamist terrorist, send him to the 72 hoods. No if, no but, smash them and send him to 72 hoods. I hope I've condemned it enough. As so far as Uday Bhan Chib is concerned, I don't like this word, Jinnah Ji. I think Jinnah was the man who destructed our country. But it is the Hindu Mahasabha who formed governments 3 times with him. And the BJP was the biggest beneficiary of donation from his grandson until the 1990s.
No, but
BJP took money from his grandson.
You could have avoided the partition if that was indeed the case. If what you're saying is correct, you know, there's a position that could have been taken by the Congress party as well. If you believe that Jinnah was
Nehru and Gandhi were the last to accept to partition. They were forming governments with Hindu Mahasabha, and after partition,
but they accepted it finally, right?
Jinnah's grandson.
But they did accept it finally.
I don't need certificates from BJP.
Okay, Karan Verma. Karan Verma, respond to that. Sanju, committee, one by one, please. Karan Verma.
So, you know, so Madhav, there is one litmus test to find out who is on the side of Bangladeshi Hindus. Sanju ji pointed out CAA. There is another litmus test. And it's horrendous to say the least. Today, the #1 party that is massacring the Hindus in Bangladesh is Jamaat-e-Islami. It was outlawed when Sheikh Hasina was there. It came back to being legal once she was ousted. Do you know, Madhav, the same party, Jamaat-e-Islami's Indian unit here, has given support and Congress has accepted it in the Neelampur bypoll in Kerala. And V.D. Satishan, quite shamelessly on the floor of the House, when rebuked by CM Pinarayi Vijayan, said that of course I took support from them. Maybe they've turned secular. And our friend from PDP, well, I think he's the last person who should talk about Hindus in Bangladesh. PDP has been waxing eloquent and saying, at least remove the ban on Jamaat-e-Islami in Kashmir. The one state where Jamaat-e-Islami has been banned is Kashmir, and PDP has been strongly advocating for them. And it's the same party that is massacring Hindus in Bangladesh. So
But
I think
hypocrisy,
the hypocrisy
Tausif?
stands busted here.
Let Tausif Shah respond to that. Clear case of hypocrisy.
Yes, I would like to tell my friend that Jamaat-e-Islami doesn't mean that if you have name and somebody with your name puts it on your seat. The name Jamaat-e-Islami doesn't mean that we are somehow
What are you talking?
Associated to some other party. Neither does it mean that Bharatiya Janata Party, the party, whichever party has a party in that is the brothers. So please.
Why is Jamaat-e-Islami been banned in Kashmir, sir?
Just get your
Tausif Shah, tell us, why is Jamaat-e-Islami banned in Kashmir?
No, Jamaat-e-Islami, that is separate Jamaat-e-Islami. That has no touch with the Bangladeshi Jamaat-e-Islami. Maybe there's Jamaat-e-Islami means...
Leave aside Bangladesh for a moment to tell us why was it banned in Jammu and Kashmir? Leave aside Bangladesh for the sake of argument. Why was it banned in JK?
Whatever be the reasons, there were charges that they are supporting militancy. There were charges that...
Yes. So, and you want the ban on such an organization to be removed?
But there were no charges.
What logic, sir? What logic? There are charges that they are supporting terror and remove the ban.
Something like that. So no. What I am telling that this gentleman, Mr. Karan, was saying that they should be the last person to speak about the Jamaat-e-Islami. He was relating the Bangladeshi Jamaat-e-Islami and the Jamaat-e-Islami in India. These are two different entities. Altogether two different entities. The name remains the same because the Jamaat-e-Islami...
Sir, if they are Islamist radicals anywhere, the point is that if there are those who believe in radicalism, they need to be controlled. They will have to. And there are certain restrictions which are in place because of certain reasons, Tausif Shah. Quick response, Sanju Verma.
Madhav, I'm so glad Karan brought this point out. Welfare Party of India is the political wing of Jamaat-e-Islami. Forget anybody else. In the Wayanad, Lok Sabha elections, Priyanka Vadra has solicited the support of Welfare Party of India, aka Jamaat-e-Islami, and the likes of Prakash Karat of the CPM actually criticized Priyanka Vadra. And let me also say one more thing. Whether it is Welfare Party of India, whether it is SDPI, the political arm of PFI, whether it is Jamaat-e-Islami, Congress ka haath aatank ke saath is the new normal. This is the same Congress Darbari system which knocked on the doors of the Supreme Court at 2 a.m. saying Yaqub Memon should not be given capital punishment. Mumbai में याकूब मेमन के जनाजे में बड़े-बड़े महाराष्ट्र के कांग्रेस के नेता शामिल हुए थे and PDP के ये जो नेता यहाँ बैठे हैं, Burhan Wani was a poor headmaster's son. This is what Mehbooba Mufti said. I'm so glad we broke our alliance with PDP in 2018.
There certainly is one thing that we all have to agree. As Indians, if we do not, speak the same language when it comes to taking on terror emanating from Pakistan, it's bound to be used as cover fire by Pakistan. I think that's the one message which we've seen for decades. Somehow, we don't seem to get that message. And clearly, if we are truly committed as far as taking down terrorism emanating from Pakistan is concerned, this is something that all politicians, from whichever political party they belong to, need to remember. Sanju Verma, Karan Verma, Tehseen Poonawala, Advocate Tausif Shah, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us this evening.